Burt with the California Family Council just finished a fabulous event with Love Life. They had an event which was called 40 Weeks, which they celebrated their work here in Sacramento, helping the unborn, helping the mothers and the families who find themselves pregnant and alone, and they're helping churches to reach out to these type of families. So right now we're going to be interviewing the Northwest Regional Director of Love Life, Sophia Martin. Sophia, so glad to be at your event here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what this event was about and what happened today?
Absolutely. We're so grateful to have you, Greg, and California Family Council represented at our Week 40 Celebrate Life celebration here in Sacramento, California. This is where we gather all the churches that we partner with. The evangelical churches in Northern California come and unite and mobilize here to have a prayer walk to celebrate what God has done all year long in saving babies and helping abortion workers quit and leave the industry, churches becoming houses of refuge to be a safe place where women can run to rather than running to the abortion center. And it was incredible. We had at least 300 people here today. It was wonderful to see God's people united.
Can you tell us a little bit about this walk we did? We just describe exactly what happened and then what your plan was, because we went to an actual abortion clinic, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we gathered here in the location where we're doing this interview. We started out with praise and worship. We talked about we shared the statistics of what God's been doing. He saved over 6,000 babies through the ministry of Love Life, through God's people, through the church since 2016. And so we shared wonderful statistics like that. We praised God and worshiped through song. We heard testimonies of moms who had chosen life, of women who had healing since their past abortion, and then we took a walk to the local abortion center and we prayed on the way there. We prayed for various topics while we were on the sidewalks in front of Planned Parenthood, prayed for the abortion workers, we prayed for moms, dads, babies, leaders, the church. And then we came back here to end our time where a multitude of people said yes to be a part of the ministry in 2025.
Great. How can people be part of your ministry? To explain a little bit about how churches can get involved.
Yes. So the first step is a church can get involved by becoming a house of refuge. This is where a pastor reads a statement twice a year from the pulpit and talking about what your church will do and won't do if there's an unplanned pregnancy in your midst. And some things that you won't do is you won't shame or gossip about them. What you will do is come around and support and disciple and mentor not only the mom but also the dad. We believe in whole families as God does, and so that statement is read twice a year. It also talks about how you could get healing from past abortions if that is something that you've gone through. Abortion is not the unpardonable sin. However, there is probably some lasting effects from that decision that God wants to restore in your life. And so the pastor is sharing that with the congregation. And then the pastor would also select a representative from the church that we would be able to train to equip for ongoing ministry, how to mentor moms who are facing unplanned pregnancies, how to lead post-abortive Bible studies, how to go to the sidewalk and share the gospel.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something about, there was a very touching story. You had a woman and her child come up
Yes.
and explain how Love Life had a huge impact in her life. Can you tell us a little bit about her and how you guys had an effect on her decision for life?
Absolutely. So this particular mom, she's Spanish speaking. She came from another country to come to America to earn money for her family back home. She ended up moving to several different states when she was here, and one of them was an abortion ban state when she found out that she was pregnant. And so she didn't know what to do. Her family did not want her to have an abortion. They told her it was a sin against God, but she felt like that was the only way. That was the only way out of her situation. The father was not supportive. He said that he didn't want to go through with the pregnancy, and so she decided to make an appointment for an abortion because she was in a state where she could not access that abortion. Planned Parenthood made the accommodations for her to come to Sacramento, California, to pay the cost for her to travel into Sacramento so that she could have an abortion. But by God's grace, the church was outside that day when she came. She was met with love. She was met with truth. She was met with the gospel. And because the church was out front that day, our Love Life teams, along with others, she decided not to go through with the abortion, and her baby is now 3 months old today.